Alright, let's do it. The Assault on Osgiliath. Two-player progression. Lord of the Rings living card game with Pandem's playthroughs. Let's get started on this really interesting quest. Alright, so 1A, retake the city. You have returned to Minas Tirith just in time to join the army of Gondor as it marches on Osgiliath. An army of orcs and Sutherlands have garrisoned in the ancient city, but Lord Boromir means to retake it. Eager to strike a blow against Mordor, you will see the city retaken or die in the attempt. So we both get it. We get a location and add an enemy per player. Player card effects cannot be cancelled. Place progress on the locations, and when an Osgiliath location leaves play, you take control of it. If players control all Osgiliath locations in play at the end of the round, they have won the game. All right, let's do this. Going off the grid here with my deck lineup, as you can see, lots of colours, but something different. I wanted to go for low threat. All right, I want to stay under the enemies. So here we add the cards, the staging area. So I've pre-put the 4 that I wanted on top. So Rook Soldier, 1 threat, 4 attack, 1 there. Southern Phalanx, 25, 1, 1, 3. Ruined Square and Ruined Tower, right? So the idea is if they're that location, I can exhaust my heroes to put progress on it, or if it's enemies defeated with a ruined square, I can put 1 progress on it. The idea is I want to take control of these locations. This scenario has an interesting click. If I remove those Osgiliath from play through exploring, we're done. That's it. So, bringing Spirit Eowyn to quest hard with R9411, discard a card for +1 Spirit. Frodo Spirit 72122, and if he's damaged as a response, he can negate that and increase my threat by the damage done. I haven't taken Frodo Spirit yet, so here we go. It's a bit of fun. And then we've got Eleanor for cancelling treachery cards because of the wonderful card that does damage to the sphere you don't choose. Right, and given I have a multi-sphere deck on my right hand, I want to cancel this. So here's leadership. Samwise 83113. If I engage someone with a higher threat value, I get +1 to my stats. Pippin here, same thing, 6221, 211 with 2 health. And if I engage someone, I get a card, and with Pippin 2012, +1 attack for each hobbit I control. If Merry participates in attack, it's already up. So you can see here, I draw a card here, and I'm just not happy with the fact that I just made this deck and didn't shuffle it too well. So I'm rage shuffling here. I shouldn't pull up 3 Galadrims in the deck here. So I just shuffle it again. I mulligan this hand and take it. That's fine. I end up pulling up a pretty amazing hand, but what I'm looking for are things like some of my spirit allies. I'm looking for things that can help me quest here, because I want to make sure that I can quest away from things here. Given the nature of the enemies in this deck have low threat, I want to be able to handle questing. And that's what this spirits deck is designed for. My Hobbit deck, believe it or not, is designed for taking out people. So putting things like the Dunedain marker onto Samwise, getting +1 stats for defending, that's what I want on him. That's a wicked hand. You got the Sylvan Refuge, Damrod, Ancient Matham, Unexpected Courage, and Stargazer. And yeah, that's pretty spicy. And I can play Ithilien Swordsman and Sylvan with my 3 resources, which is nice. Alright, so let's quickly shuffle through this deck and see what happens here. I'm really looking for some attachments. Okay, got Bill, fast hitch, fantastic. So sneak attack, yeah, right. Bill the pony, nice for plus health. Fast hitch, super. I can ready up Sam. Goblin cleaver to additional damage with the weapons that I have in this deck. So there's still the dagger and the blade of Westerness. Okay, so definitely a quest phase sneak attack with Gandalf to remove one of those enemies. Help me keep the questing up. And I'll commit him to the quest. That's not bad. Alright, let's draw our cards. Another Gandalf and an Eamond. Alright, so I think I'll play Sylvan Refuge and Ithilien Swordsman on that left hand. That's the best spirit combination. I could play Unexpected Courage or something to do something a second time, or have Eleanor quest, then ready her up to cancel a shadow or a treachery card. However, I think this is the best use of my 3 points this round. I could even have gone pretty spicy and dumped a lot of extra cards into Eowyn to quest hard. The goal is to quest here get them into the staging area into the active location, remove it, take control of it, look after it, right? And there are ways you can manage this. In one player game, you can finish this on turn one, I believe, with the old broken Boromir, and ways to, where you ready up and put a location, progress location, right? So we're into the quest phase here, or actually, technically we're not in the quest phase just yet, and I'll pull myself up on being accurate here. I'm like, okay, well, we're not in the quest phase yet, so put that back. Because what I want to do here is show off playing this properly. So I know what I'm going to do. There's my finger saying stop. Okay, so I'll play Fast Hitch with my lore point from Pippin. And that's all I want to do. I want to have it so, because Sam, if he engages one of these in the encounter, the engagement phase, he'll get to ready up anyway. So he can quest, ready up from engaging someone, attack, and then ready up with the Fast Hitch to attack someone, right? Which is really nice because I can have Merry and Pippin join in, right? And also get a card from when Merry we engage someone with a higher threat than us, and I'll be able to do that with Pippin as well. Get an additional attack when he ready attacks. So I like the idea of being sneaky and creeping. I've had the Hobbit decks were something that I played initially when I got this game and fell in love with the idea of very different style decks, from your Dwarf Swarms or your Gondor Swarms or your Outland decks, or to tall ones where you buff up a character, which I haven't done too many of, right? So very much like this style of deck. All right, so I play Gandalf. So because we're in the quest phase where I'm committing, I use the action window to commit Gandalf to the quest as well. And he's around to the end of the phase, right? So cool. So he joins the quest. Pull the Power of Mordor, Doom 3. Okay, so put our Doom 3 on. When revealed, count the number of cards in the staging area and shuffle them back into the deck. So we increase our threat here by 3. So which means my secrecy, not secrecy of playing that, but like the idea of having lower threat than 25 to avoid enemies would have been ideal. But look at this. Power of Mordor. To count those 3 cards up there. 2 Osgiliath locations. 1 Uruk-hai soldier. Okay. Throw them into the deck. Pick up that wad. Pandem. And shuffle. Right? And shuffle. And shuffle. Because look at this card here. I'm pulling out 3. Looking. Right, here we go. Reveal an equal number of cards from the encounter deck and add them to the staging area. This effect cannot be cancelled. So I considered cancelling this with Eleanor. They went, no, I can't do this. Okay, I will take this on the chin. So we keep shuffling. What is going to happen now? Let's find out. Because this, I just clicked in my head while I'm shuffling. Actually, hang on. I could shuffle my way to a scenario where I meet 1B's requirement. If there are no Osgiliath locations in play, the players win this scenario at the end of the round. So, I've just shuffled into it. I'm really excited here because I went straight to the Card by the Rings Discord and asked this in the rules, and Alone in the Dark was very clear on me, helping me out here. They said, A Lone Wolf, said, enjoy this extremely lucky break. It can happen. So, I travel to the war camp. That's fine. I take the archery down, because I buy the Gandalf because it's the end of the quest phase, right? That's fine. And we make equal progress. This is valid. 3. 5, 3 from the 2 enemies and 5 from the camp. 8, we don't fail our quest phase, right? Plus the 4 from Gandalf, so it would have been 12. The 2 archery damage, 1 goes on Eleanor, the other on Eowyn. They're our highest, one of the highest allies in the game, or hero health in the game, I should say. We optionally engage the southern phalanx. This triggers Sam to be readied and +1 on his stats. Pippin does a card draw into Halfling Determination. Using the action window now in the combat phase, I give a shadow card. I trigger Halfling Determination. So Sam is now on defending for 4. Defending for 4, 1 damage coming in. Shadow card flip. And we have nothing, which is lovely. Into then, he's done there. We use the fast hitch to ready up, and then we attack for 2 from Sam, or actually, sorry, 3 from Sam, 4 from Sam, sorry, because +1 plus a 2, 1 from Pippin, and then Merry gets +1 for each hobbit you control. So 1, 2, 3. So we're hitting for 8. I think I said 7 in the video, but 8. So here is 1 dead company. That's the end of the round. That is the end of the quest, and we have met the requirements for objective winning. Welcome to one of the fastest scenarios I've ever sat through in this game, especially for two-handed. I hope you enjoy this fun scenario, and may your assault on Osgiliath be as quick, fast, and efficient as that. See you next time.